everyone, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Today we're going to take a look at the Soaring Eagle truck camper. Now this is a brand new line that's out. This is the 2023 model. It is the Adlar 6.5 XL. So this is the largest one that they make, but it's still a camper for maybe what you might call the minimalist camper. It doesn't have a whole lot of thrills and frills. It doesn't look like your living room, but it comes with a lot of options. So you've got some range in there depending on what is important to you. Now, I don't usually talk construction right out of the gate, but you need to know that this is a welded aluminum frame. What does that mean? It's lightweight, it's strong, won't rot, won't rust, really well-made camper. This is a great camper if you're a hunter or a fisherman, or if you just enjoy the minimalistic style of camping. It's gonna surprise you though, it's got a few really nice features in it. All right, let's talk truck fit. This camper weighs 1,200 pounds. Now that's dry without water in it. So it is designed to fit half-ton trucks. It will fit a 5.5-foot bed, a 6.5-foot bed, and you know, that is hard to find in a good quality camper. Right now, we have it on a 5.5-foot bed. You'll see there's a little bit of overhang at the back, but if you put it on a 6.5-foot bed, you can close that tailgate. This fiberglass sided camper is great construction. We'll talk a little more about that later, but now let's go inside and take a look at the interior and see some of the great features in here. Let's go. Sitting here in the dinette of this camper, it is really comfortable. I mean, the decor in here, it's nice, rustic, light, so it feels very open. 2 big windows here, 2 smaller ones right next to me in the sleeping area. These cushions are very comfy, a real nice contemporary design. So this dinette is 30 inches wide, 80 inches long. Makes a great sleeping area. Just drop the table down. Very simple to do. The floor in here, it is the rubber coin floor. So the assumption is this is going to be used in all kinds of situations, but mostly maybe a little rugged outdoors adventure. So you want the floor to be easy to clean. Just wipe it off. It doesn't matter what gets on it. It's going to clean beautifully. Let's talk a little bit about this sleeping area up here. What you're looking at, it's about 40 inches wide and 80 inches long. So very comfortable for one person. But if you need to sleep more than one person, it's very simple. You just pull this out. Let me step out here a minute so I can show you how that works. This slides out. And then the cushions, of course, spread apart to make a bed. And then when you're done, it just pushes right back into place. How big does it get? 80 inches long and 80 inches wide. That's huge. So they call it a north-south bed. That is an option in this camper, and so many things are options, like the 2-way reversible fan up there. It is going to be able to pull air in or out depending on the weather, and it has a rain sensor. You also have the Houghton AC, which is one of the best ACs on the market for noise. Very quiet. There is some hidden storage here in the seating of the dinette. Let me show that to you. Might be a little easier over here. If you lift up the seat cushion, you can see there's a composite panel right here. Pull that off, and you've got full storage all the way down to the floor. That little round hatch will go into the bed of the truck. So that gives you access to store things at that location as well. It will also allow you to reach the tie down when you're tying your truck camper down to your truck bed. So I'll talk to you a little more about that when we get outside and we can see it. A little more storage down underneath the seating here. You might also have noticed that there is a hinge on the floor here in the dinette. What that is the back part folds back towards you, and underneath is access to the batteries. Another option with this camper, lithium batteries. You can also, from the factory, get lithium batteries that are Bluetooth and heated. The heated batteries are sometimes optimal for people who like to camp in really cold climates. If it gets below freezing, the heat will make sure that those lithium batteries are charging properly. Okay, so all this great storage right here and in the front of these seats. What a great hidden place to put all that gear that you might need. Let's look right over here. You do have storage at the top with the net, an open cubby up here, and the microwave underneath. One of the other options is going to be the Dometic cooler, the 12-volt cooler, that fits right here on this shelf. Now, if that's something that you want, great. If you want to use your own Yeti or another cooler, that works as well. This shelf is going to accommodate anything that you need. You also have the option to get a Blackstone griddle from the factory along with your camper. Now, something that's included in the campers is going to be a porta potty that fits on the other side, just underneath this countertop space. They have this nice hinged area. So if that's something that's important to you, it slides right in here out of the way. You can lift up the countertop and then put it right back down when you finish. Storage right here. Again, I just want to mention the quality that's in this camper. It is top-notch. Just all the latches, all the fits, just the trim out, it's just beautiful. And you can tell the difference when you're in a camper that's solid like this. Open space here. They did put a hanging rod at the top in case hanging clothes is what you need. Of course, you could make shelves or anything else in here. There is a finger hold in the base of this, and if you lift up the base of this storage compartment, this closet, you do have access to wiring to the back of the converter and the controls and wiring to the electric jacks on this unit. There really isn't a lot of storage there, so that finger hold at the bottom is just for access. Right below this, the control that's going to turn on your electric jacks. You do have to activate those motors from the inside. Electric jacks are standard. Most Adlar campers that are made don't have those electric jacks. They're manual. But we find here at Princess Craft RV that customers sometimes want ease of loading and unloading. You know, the quicker you can load and unload your camper, you know, the easier it is to start having your adventures. Next to that, the converter, of course, that is going to convert the shore power to the 12-volt and have all your breakers and fuses in it, and it's very accessible right here in the front. Light switches right here for inside and outside. And on this side, you'll see there is the solar controller, because another option you can add to your Adlar camper is going to be a 160-watt solar panel or a 320 watts of solar on the roof. That's going to give you lots of off-grid capability and all controlled right here. Underneath, it's simply the USB charging ports and the 12-volt connection, and 110 plug on the right side. You've got another 110 over where the cooler cabinet is. So 2 accesses there if you're on shore power. I hope in the video you can tell the quality that's in this camper. The light, feel, you know, every piece of it is well done. I can't actually show you how comfortable these cushions are, but trust me, the mattress, the cushions, just the finish out on everything is super nice. And remember, it's 1,200 pounds. That's awesome. Let's step outside, take a look at a few more features out there. The outside of the Adlar 6.5 XL is all fiberglass, and it is built on that cage frame that we talked about. Very sturdy. Now, remember, that means your roof is a one-piece fiberglass as well. Very helpful if you like to get off the beaten path, maybe under some trees, something like that. You're going to get a whole lot less damage and less worries about seams to seal with that roof. The electric jacks are going to be an option here. They do come with standard, but if you want the ease of use, the electric jacks are easy to plug in, operate with a remote. If you're not used to truck campers, I can load this truck camper in 10 to 15 minutes by myself. It will take a little practice, but it's going to allow you to only take up one parking space everywhere you go. You won't have to worry about backing up, turning around. You can tow your boat, you can tow your motorcycles. So many great things about a truck camper. Up at the top, they have a diamond plate wrap at the top. On the overhang, that's going to protect your door in the rain and anything else that might be coming down from up above, the tree branches, things like that. 110 plug right out here. Add some party lights, maybe plug in some accessories out here. A lot of great features there. Now, one of the great things that they included on this camper, because it's 1,200 pounds, is the ratchet style tie downs. So many truck campers, you're gonna need a fancy tie-down system underneath your truck. You know, with most trucks, you're not gonna need any add-ons. So this hooks onto your camper. Let me see if I can demonstrate it for you. Open it up, this ratchet comes out, hooks to the tie-downs, then you tighten it up like you would any other ratchet, right there. That holds it snug to your truck, easy to load, easy to unload. Great feature. This does come in a couple of different colors. One of the favorite ones right now is going to be a charcoal exterior with some black graphics on it. Really a nice looking camper that may match well with your truck. If you have questions about truck campers, the truck camper lifestyle, or the Soaring Eagle truck campers, please let us know here at Princess Craft RV. We love our truck camper customers and we're here to help you with that. Now remember, if you don't see a lot of our videos, you can subscribe and hit the notifications button, and you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. I'm PJ with Princess Craft RV, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.